Hello, thank you for joining me. In this tutorial, we'll be going over how to use the online design editor tools to customize your project, and also how to name and save your project. After you've logged in, you'll go over to Products. From here, you'll choose what kind of project you would like to get started on. Over on the left-hand side, you'll have attributes to help narrow your search result. I'm just going to go pick this template, customize. On the left-hand side, we have products, images, and layers. Products are a list of the other flyers or brochures that you can choose from if you decide you want to change the design. Images is where you'll upload new images, find existing images, and an available library with logos. Layers are all the different layers that are on the template. We'll start with images. I've already uploaded my images, which are all listed here. If you have not, you want to go to Upload New Images and click Browse. From there, you'll pick your images either on your desktop or another folder. And I'll go back into my images. And there's two ways of replacing an image. You can either drag and drop, or click on the image, then click on the image you'd like to replace it with. Once the images are in place, we can go ahead and edit them. Here we have our tools. This tool will give you the capability to make the picture larger or smaller and to move it around. And also, there is another way of adding images. You can just simply click on the image that you want to add. There are other tools that you can use for the editor. Here we have the Effects tool. In here, we can change the opacity, change the brightness, change the contrast, the hue, saturation. You can also add a drop shadow. You have to click it first, or a border. And you can also choose the color of your border. Once you have finished editing it, you'll push Apply. There's also a couple more options. You can rotate it, reflect, or make it the size of the screen. But I'm going to go ahead and get back to our original template here and delete it. Also, I would like to mention, if you'd like to replace the logo and it's fitting in funny, I'm going to show you how to delete it and add in the logo. So we'll go back into Image Library, where there's available images, and I'm going to go ahead and try to add the black one, and it's fitting in there a little funny. So I'm going to go to Layers, click on the arrow, and delete. Then I'm going to go back into Images, click on the logo I would like, and resize it, and put it where I would like and click off. Next, we'll go on to our text. We can just simply click on the text to edit it, and over here our options will show up. Here you can bold or unbold, italic, or underline. Here we can change the color. You can also change the alignment, the opacity, the leading, and the tracking. Also, you do have the capability of moving the text around. To move the text, you'll want to click, hold, and drag. If you already clicked on it, you won't be able to move it around. Also, if you would like to copy and paste from a separate document, you're able to do so by going to the document. And if you're on a Mac, you can do Command-C, go back to the document, and if you'll want to right-click, paste. If you try a command to paste it, it won't work. But on a PC, you should be fine to use the commands. I don't think there's been any issues. Again, you'll want to left-click, paste. And let's say we want to add another realtor. We have the capability of moving the elements around to add that in. I'm going to put the disclaimer over here and move her up. Go back to my images. Make him a bit smaller. There we go. And now I'm going to go ahead and add his name. So again, we're going to go to Layers, Add Text Item. From there you can manipulate it. And then move it where you would like. Now I'll go ahead and add the same information. I'm going to copy and paste. And it might show up a little funky, so I'll just go ahead and fix it. And then you can go ahead and replace the information with the new information. And actually you can, and once you have everything where you want it to be, you'll want to go ahead and save it. Actually, you can save it at any time. If you want to save it from the beginning just to be safe in case something happens, you can do that as well. And then if you want to give it a name, if let's say you want to come back to it later and work on it again, you can go to Save As and name it. And there's also another page, another side to this template, but for the purpose of this video, I'm just going to do the one side. And if you would like to come back and work on it later, I'll show you how to do that. You'll go up to My Account, My Projects, and there you will see it, and you can go back to Edit. Thank you for joining me for this tutorial. If you have any questions or concerns, you can go ahead and email the address on the bottom of the screen.